up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and this. Let's see what's going on. And this is your. What is this? Salt Lake City? Yeah, it was Salt Lake City. I was in and out of Salt Lake City, to be honest. I know it's like, Jen was there and she had a scene with her husband, and I don't know, it was weird. The episode, I don't know where I was. I was like in and I was watching it, but and taking notes, but I was just like, okay, can we move on to something else now? I guess. I don't know. It really has turned into, Scooby-Doo mysteries. It is. And I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's the template for the Real Housewives as a whole. It's like, who done it, right? Like, figure out who did it and where did it start. And I don't know, because it feels like, am I the only one that feels like that? Like, every time we come down here, we're like trying to figure some shit out. CSI Salt Lake City, CSI Atlanta, CSI New York City, CSI Orange County, CSI. Girl, that's what it becomes to me. So that's what I was getting. I was like, I'm trying to, Whitney's over there, honey. She got her damn magnifying glass out in her trench coat, honey, looking at everything, analyzing everything. She is really on the case. DA Whitney Rose. She is on the case, bitch. Yeah, everybody's telling everybody what happened with the situation at I guess in Vail or whatever. Lisa, of course. Lisa is when I tell you, I know the girls go up for Lisa Barlow, but she's so annoying. That scene with her and Meredith, I was, like I said, I was in and out, but it was like Meredith was looking at her like, girl, we're all to blame. We all have some. Nope, no. I don't even know what you're trying to. I mean, it was very, the way that she tries to deflect. I mean, I wonder if she watches herself like, girl, I be doing all of that trying to get the eyes off of me. Girl, all that you do to try to get the eyes off you only brings attention to you. Everybody's looking at you like, girl, are you really acting like that? It's a mess. It's really a mess. Jen calls Heather and wants to go to lunch. Heather is right there. Codependent Heather is right there. The woman who says she's not into being around women who talk to her crazy, who talk down on her, who throw shade. She's willing and ready to go to the damn lunch with Jen, girl, whatever. Lisa says she really doesn't know Jen. She hit her with the Cynthia Bailey. Remember when Cynthia Bailey said her and Kenya were still getting to know each other? That's what she still hit Jen when she was like, I'm still getting to know her. I really don't know her. Now you don't know her. Now you was going up for her. Now it was all loyalty, 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 honey. You and Kendrick and Rihanna was singing the song. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. No. Now it's like, girl, I don't know. I don't really know her. No, girl, it's not working. That's not working for me. I'll get back to her when I'm ready, because Jen did call Lisa and Lisa sent her ass to voicemail. She didn't pick up. She said she really doesn't know her. And John was like, call her back. Like, that's your girl. Like, all of a sudden you want to distance yourself from her. I can't wait until, did Jenny already ask Lisa, does she have business with Jen? Did she already ask her that? Was that in Vail? I feel like she asked her that, and I feel like they were in Vail, but that didn't make the final cut. That made the commercial or the ad. I didn't see that. I haven't seen that yet. Have y'all seen when Jenny tells Lisa, you have business with Jen? It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. So Heather and Jen, so they go out for lunch, and Jen is letting Heather know that she needs a friend. I am your friend. I want to be that friend. No, I put no, you want to be nosy. That's what I put right. Girl, you want to be nosy. They took her to a building, she said, And she was like, they took me to this building, this warehouse building or whatever, probably with one chair in the middle of a concrete little warehouse. Everything is concrete, but this one little folding chair in the middle with a damn light hanging from it, honey. Is that what they took you to, Jen Shaw? Girl, it's a mess. So she said and so when she was telling the story of how they took her to this building, Heather was like, and I mean, you don't even have your attorney. She was like, what do I need an attorney for? I didn't do anything. You don't know why you would need an attorney and a group of people are taking you into some fucking warehouse to ask you questions about some shit you say you didn't do, but you don't think you need a lawyer because you didn't do anything. That's what I'd be like, y'all play too much. And even Heather was like, okay, girl. Okay, girl. Didn't think I needed one because I didn't do anything. Anyway, so she talks about how they barged into her house. They put her sons in handcuffs, and it could have easily went the other way. We know how it is, honey. Somebody blinks, the cops will say that they took out an AK-47 and tried to shoot the entire police squad all the way down to Park City. Like the gun that he had when he blinked, Park City, Utah police department was in danger from Jen's house. You know how the cops act. So although her tears look fake and phony and contrived, and she couldn't push the tears out, genuine feelings about your children or black kids. I'm not gonna even just say black boys because they shoot little girls too. Black kids are can be a victim of police brutality, and it just because of biases and filters that police have against black children. They look at them as adults and this and that. The other one that was on the stand the other day, he was 17 years old. His mama drove him across state lines, and he ended up killing 2 people with her help. I still don't understand why she hasn't been charged. But he's just a kid, right? He's just a kid, and he's just a kid, But when other kids, black kids, come across the cops somehow, some way, they're not looked at as just kids, They're looked at as big black adults that it's gonna like, oh my God, you're gonna be able to overpower this steel object with this bullet that comes out at breakneck speeds. Somehow, some way, you are more powerful than a firearm. So they end up shooting kids. So I could understand where she was coming from, although the way that she was showing her emotions seemed very inauthentic and phony and fake to me. But I can understand a real genuine concern about her children being put in handcuffs and the cops coming up over there. I get it. She says it's because of me. All of this is happening because of me. And I was waiting for her to say that. Like, this, what's happening to your family, your sons would not have had to been put in handcuffs if you weren't allegedly stealing people's identities and then putting charges on their card. Honey, Whitney done already broke it down what you over there doing with the people. Lead sales, lead fraud. That's what you over there doing. Stewart, she asked about Stewart, what's going on with Stewart, and then she said something like she tried to distance herself from Stewart. Stewart doesn't really work for me, even though, honey, the producers are basically giving the people the evidence to show that you're not telling the truth. That's all they keep doing, is showing how you don't tell the truth and how we should probably second guess the things that you say because you're not that trustworthy, because you'll just lie real quick. But we already know that Stewart pled guilty and is cooperating, so we'll see how that turns out for Jen Shaw. see how quickly he distanced himself from your ass. And that's the thing, y'all be trying to be like especially women, y'all be trying to be the bigger person in situations. Y'all better be like Taraji P. Henson on that damn video with Common, where she had everybody thinking she was the damn victim and she was the damn criminal at the end of the case. And y'all be acting like, oh my God, I'm just doing the right thing. I'm the bigger person. And Stewart down at the thing tongue, chirping like a damn bluebird singing on Sunday, honey. Shoot, and the windowsill ready for some damn apple pie. Girl. Shit. She said, She told her Meredith says it's like pretty much over. Just off of that, yeah, girl, off of that. In addition to your behavior, like for anyone to believe that they should have friends after behaving the way that Jen does, lets me know further that she's even more delusional than we think, because there's no reason for you to behave the way you do and believe that you should actually have access to people, and people should actually give you access to them. You deserve no access to Meredith, and I'm with Meredith. Yeah, after this, on top of you harassing my son, yes, on top of, and then like Jenny doesn't think it's cool that she hired a private investigator on her friend. But at this point, if I'm hiring a private investigator on you, you and I aren't friends. You and I aren't friends if I'm over here hiring private investigators at that point. So all this, ooh, she's doing that to a friend. She's not doing that to a friend. She's doing that to someone that she suspects that is going to bring harm into her life, that's going to bring disharmony into her world, or discord into her atmosphere. That's not her friend. She's protecting herself at this point. That's why I've hired a private investigator. So it is. And then she was like, even Heather was like, well, obviously Meredith is done with you. What did she over this? Girl, come on now. So anyways, Whitney and her business, she has $1 million. She took out $1 million line of credit. Her savings is all gone. Her husband was just basically like, if anything, if we had any kind of like medical emergency or anything like that, anything were to happen to me right now, we would be fucked up, because you didn't took all the church's money to rebrand, and then you have this party, this rebranding party, and it's no rebranding there. It's all your old brand name, and we're like confused. And I'm with Jenny, like, girl, what, where, where did the money go? What are you doing with the money? Do we need to pull a file out on you, DA Whitney? Do we need to do an internal investigation? Where is the money, girl? Why does it say Iris and Blue? What does it say? Iris and Bo everywhere. It's supposed to say Wild Rose, right? Okay. I'm with Jenny, girl. Where is the money? Where did the money go? Mary's reorganizing her closet. She says the more stuff she has, the bigger her heart is. Mary is weird. Mary is weird, and she's quirky. She's funny for television and stuff like that. But just like they were explaining, like I think I said it on the last review, she expects that level of authority that she has with her congregation to run that programming with this group of girls. I'm the wrong one. Any kind of pastor, anything getting in my face with that authority and stuff like that, I'll be like, girl, what? I am not your congregation. I don't give you money to lead me anywhere. Okay? Girl, you better think again and think for yourself. Shit. Give me a fucking break. Anyways, I'm with that. I would give Mary the blues. Just to be like fucking with her. Like, you're not gonna be you're not doing that to me. You're not making me shut up. I'm not your congregation. So sorry, sis. Sorry, girl. Meredith and Lisa, they go horseback riding. Jen tried calling me. What do? You do what you want to do. I don't know yet. I didn't experience the Jen you guys experienced until 3 weeks ago. That's the thing. You think you give people, like, basically you have a friend group and one does one wrong, and then you're like, well, I'm just going to wait until they do me wrong. I'm going to wait until I have that experience with them before I make judgment. And then when you have that experience with them, everybody's looking at you like, yes, you had to go through it yourself in order to get the full lesson, because girl, she was going to do the same thing to you. Well, she was hollering and screaming at me after the photo shoot, cussing me out with my kids in the car and stuff like that. You didn't see what she was doing last season? You thought that you were exempt from that? How did you think that you would be exempt from that behavior? She acts like that with every single person here. How did you think you were going to be different? And why did you think that you were going to be different? That's the most important tasting. Most important question. I said tasting because I put food tasting. Carlin and Jenny go for Vietnamese food tasting. Um, we are we love it. We love that. I love Vietnamese food. It's my favorite. It really is my favorite. Banh mi, pho, all of that it's just, it's really my favorite. I love Vietnamese food. I could probably eat Vietnamese food every single day. So I was happy to see Carlin eat her Vietnamese food and have her different her little palette, and she was like, this is a great texture, and this is really, and I'm 9 years old. She's just so really smart. Really smart little girl. And so that was a cute little scene with Carlin tasting the food. And I don't know, I guess they're going to do something where they're going to have a tasting or something like that. So, so that it is what it is. Let me get back to my notes. Okay. Coach Shaw and Jen. Okay, I want to be honest with you. I was listening to this. I was sitting down on the couch, and then when Jen and Coach Shaw got on my screen, they were eating Popeyes. I got up. I had it in my headphones so I could hear them. And then when I went back and sat down, she had started crying at that point, and he was looking at her like, that's how he was looking. He was looking like, oh my God, I don't have to do this. Okay, because I'm a coach, and I got to remember I'm a coach. I got to remember there's cameras here. I gotta remember. And then he started. When he started talking to her, I was away from the screen so I could just hear him. He literally sounded like Kirk Franklin. I was like, girl, is this the beginning of God's property? GP, are you with me? Oh yeah. We got the church. We ain't going nowhere. What's going on? I was like, he's giving her the motivational speech. He literally, if you go listen to Coach Shaw without sound, he sounded like Kirk Franklin or somebody, some kind of gospel. He sounded like a gospel singer, a gospel hype man or something. She's over there crying about the family and things that the people in her family or his family haven't reached out to her. We've helped your family get out of like the hood, and now I bring them to Park City, Utah, and then they got the damn cops swarming on them, and taking them out in handcuffs. It's not funny. It's not funny, but you did it. You did it. What are we gonna call you and support you for, girl? Girl, whatever. I guess that's what you're supposed to do as family, right? Because they're child. Yeah, you're supposed to do it. So they didn't call her. She's helped them, but they haven't called her to say, hey, girl, sorry to hear about you getting arrested down on the side of the highway. Remember they said since she got pulled over on the side of the highway, she did. They pulled her over and then they took her somewhere else. That's what she said. And for some reason you didn't think you needed an attorney. You was on a goddamn Mission Impossible mission and you didn't need an attorney. Somebody pulled you on the side of the road, took you out of your car, put you in another car, and took you to some desolate building somewhere. And you feel like you didn't need a lawyer because you did that shit. That's why. Because you fucking did that shit. Yeah, I put sound like a preacher. Anyway, so she's up there crying and she's like, oh God, like the ugliest cry girl, the ugly. Do you think that people's gonna be believing you? Nobody believes you, Jen. Girl, you could cry, you could stand upside down on one hand, do a handstand on one hand, crying, honey, right? In lotus position, upside down, and we looking at you like, bitch, we don't believe you. You gonna need a lot more people. We don't believe shit you say, Jen. Ooh, Coach Shaw's like this. Okay, remember you were on camera. He was like, okay. I was like, he looks like he is so tired and through. How do you deal with somebody like that? Y'all married to somebody who act like that? Can you imagine being married to somebody who acts like that? For better or for worse? And they worse, sir. It's getting worse, sir. Okay? The bus is getting worse, sir. Okay? Anyways, they had the Wild World Rose party. Heather, no, Whitney, Jenny invites everybody to fun night. They're gonna have fun. They were talking about Jen and Heather going to lunch. Whitney says she called Cameron and they talked for 3 hours. Y'all gotta help me out. If I basically, y'all gotta back me up. If we bring this stuff up, we gotta bring it to Mary. We gotta have all our stuff together. We have to have all our evidence together when we come for Jesus. Y'all better come. Y'all better come correct. Cause honey, she gonna send Jesus after you. She done told you in the intro. Mess with her, she gonna send Jesus after you. You see everybody. What happened to people who mess with her, child? Y'all gotta help me out. She's not used to people standing up to her. She thinks we're like her congregation. She does. She does. She takes that authority ideology and that authority figure and that authoritativeness and the authoritarian, programming. She brings it to her friend group. And I would be that friend to be looking at her like, girl, who you talking to? Bitch, I ain't passing plates for you to tell me what to read in a book, girl. Ain't no building funds, ain't no love offerings happening, girl. Man. I'm not gonna be taking a bus to church while you roll off in a fucking Maybach, bitch. No, ma'am. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the episode. What did y'all think of Lisa acting like she didn't want to really fuck with Jen? That shit was hilarious to me. Meredith was looking at her like, girl, shut your ass up. You stupid too. Meredith is through with the girls. Do you hear me? She's done. She is done. She doesn't care either. And that's what I love. It's like, girl, I done told you. They showed the clip from next episode. She said, didn't I tell y'all, don't invite me to nothing you invite her to? Didn't I tell y'all that? And see, I told you when Meredith gets mad, she looks like Caitlyn Jenner. Her eyes start bucking. Go look at Caitlyn Jenner and look at Meredith mad. Not when she's not mad. Because her eyes start bucking and her almost like she get like a twitch. I said, oh, y'all better leave Meredith alone. She said, didn't I tell y'all not to invite me nowhere? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy, honey. And D.A. Whitney Rose is on the case, girl. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the comments. Peace.